hear me all right? How's the audio? Hi, Vane. Hi, Blake. Hi, Luke. Hi, Joyce from Malaysia. Wow. Hi, May. Hi, Mariana. I hope everybody's having a good day. Hi, Steffi. Hi, Jenny. Hi, Sapphire Blue. Oh god, my phone is going off. Thank you for joining. I'm wondering if you can see the animation that I made. Sorry, this is my first time streaming, so I'm kind of a noob. I'm having a great day, thank you. It's a lovely day here. Very sunny, very warm. Okay, awesome. I can't believe how many people are watching right now. I wasn't expecting this many people to show up. Where are you guys watching from? I'm curious. Curious to know. I know there are a lot of people from Cadaver Twitter, which is the Spanish speaking part of the corpse husband community. So a lot of people from Latin America. Thank you, Lily, thank you. I'm glad you like the animation. Oh, another Argentinian. Let's go. Korea, Netherlands, Scotland, Wisconsin, Iceland, Malaysia. Wow, it's insane. Italy. Colorado, Mexico. Let's go. Portugal. Is it loud? I'm sorry. Is the music or my audio loud? Um, okay. Okay, I'm not loud. Okay, okay. Sorry, I don't have the perfect equipment for streaming at the moment, so I'm trying to reduce the background noise as much as I can. So I think I saw earlier a person that was asking why I'm live streaming right now. And mainly I just wanted to thank you guys for all the love and the support not only from the last video that I posted, but also like since the start, really, the channel. It's been lovely to be a part of this community, and it has really changed my life for the better in so many ways. And I met some really, really lovely people thanks to it. A lot of them are here right now. And yeah, also I wanted to talk a bit about the project. Yeah, just talk about the process of it. Also, if you have any questions about it, I'll be happy to answer them. How did you come up with the name Tiny Corpse? So, when I started the channel, I had gotten really into watching streamers at the moment. I think a lot of us did during 2020. You know, we were all locked in our houses and there was not much for us to do. So I discovered kind of the world of streaming, and especially like I was really into Among Us at the time. And well, that's actually how I ended up discovering Corpse. I would watch like also other Among Us streamers, but this was also the time when Corpse popped off, and I really liked his content, and so I didn't really have much to do, and so I was trying to see if I could maybe start to work on something, and like the only tool that I had was my computer, and so I thought, okay, maybe I can start a channel. What am I gonna call it? And so I was looking like into making it like an Among Us themed channel, you know, like making little funny cute compilations. And I was looking through the Among Us characters, and I noticed there was like a little guy, like a baby Among Us. And so, because it was also going to be like a corpse themed channel, I ended up kind of like adopting the little Among Us guy. And so it turned to Tiny Corpse. Your corpse rewind is amazing, and so am I. Just wanted to say thank you. Oh my god, that was other than this one, that was like now the second hardest project I've ever worked on. It really, the corpse rewind was such a like a life changing thing for my channel in general, because I didn't really expect it to have the repercussion that it did, and also the fact that you guys liked it so much and had such positive feedback for it. It was really rewarding, because I had never worked on such a complex project, especially because it included so many people. And also I was like actually sourcing you know, materials from streams, from Twitter, from everywhere, from an entire year, and trying to make something out of it was definitely challenging. But it was really, really rewarding, honestly. I'm very proud of that one. I hope that corpse liked it. um, your corpse program made me cry so many times. It's amazing. So many people say that the stuff that I make makes them cry, and it's not intentional. I don't. I'm not trying to make you guys cry. I promise. Even though it's kind of a meme right now. Uh, how did you come up for the visuals for the Life Oyster animation inspiration? So if you, maybe some of you guys may know this artist. She's called Nati Peluso. She's an Argentinian artist, and not long ago she put out a music video called Emergencia. And there was like a shot at the beginning of that video that is pretty reminiscent of the animation, and what I really liked about that was kind of the liminal space feeling that it gave me. And for those of you guys who are on Twitter, you probably know that, you know, Corpse usually likes a lot of liminal space type of stuff. So I was trying to look into making an animation that captured that same feeling. Hopefully I achieved that. I kind of wanted, you know, the setting to be, you know, something isolated, and where, you know, where time doesn't really feel real. And he's kind of in a bus stop. You don't know where he is. You don't know if anybody's ever coming. So that was kind of the vibe that I was going for, and the inspiration behind it. Are you going to do it again next year? I'm guessing Corpse Rewind. Yes, I will. Of course. And I'll have you guys participate too. So if you wanna get updated on that, you can go to my Twitter. Follow me there. That's usually where I announce my projects and how you can participate. So watch out for that. Hopefully I'll manage to make another collaborative project before the next rewind. I have to get a better computer, honestly, because I do not have the proper equipment at the moment to do the type of works that I want to do. My computer is not prepared really for editing or animation or anything like that, unfortunately, but you know, that kind of, you can use that as inspiration, you know, if you're interested in starting anything. You don't need the fanciest equipment or anything like that. You can just get started with what you have and then work from there. Why do some YouTubers never show their faces on the stream? I never really show my face because I don't. I mean, first of all, it's kind of like a privacy thing. I'd rather stay anonymous. And also, I'm kind of, you know, when I started this channel, I didn't want the focus to be away from my work, I guess. And I just wanted to separate the two, kind of like reduce the importance of whatever it is that I look like, and just get people to enjoy the things that I make. Especially because as a woman, so much of your life is, and so many of the things that you do are judged based on how you look like, you know? I don't know if that makes sense really. But I find it very limiting because I wish that, you know, I could be just, you know, I wish that my work could be appreciated just because of its quality, for better or worse, than, you know, how my appearance come into play with that. I don't know if I'm explaining myself correctly, but that's kind of how I feel. I want to put the focus on the things that I make rather than how I look. Okay, I think my chat froze. What when working on the new project, what was the hardest part to perfect? Ooh, that's a fun question. Let me think. There were definitely a lot of challenges. Probably getting my computer to render things fast. No, but other than that, first definitely one of the hard things was to gather all of the people, like all of the names and the signatures, and figuring out how I was gonna go about it. Unfortunately, there were a few that didn't make it because, you know, it's just like it was an insane amount of people. Like on the first day I got 400 submissions, and I did not expect that that many people to show up, so that was definitely a surprise. So that was definitely a challenge. And then also because I wanted it to be like a very high quality animation, a lot of detail had to come into play. You probably can notice in like the figures and the, you know, even in the wood, there's like I was like painstakingly like drawing every single line, you know, for the texture of it. So the artwork definitely was very, very time consuming. And then as I was working on it, I was also trying to create kind of like a story. Because you see him initially, like he's in the bus stop and he's bloody, and you're kind of wondering, why is he bloody, you know? What's going on? What happened? And then you see like that type of devil creature approaching him in the middle of the road. And then finally, I kind of wanted to make it sort of like a fever dream. I don't know. Kind of like he was driving, and then that type of devil creature, you know, showed up in the middle of the road, and he kind of that's kind of that. It's the story that I made up in my mind. He saw the devil, and then he kind of like went off the road, and he crashed, and then we don't know what happened. But I would be curious to know like what you interpreted the video as, the animation. And also like a lot of the images juxtapose him with that devil monster type of creature. and that was kind of you know, I kind of wanted to make you question whether, you know, this is one person we're talking about. Uh, is he the devil? Is the devil him? I don't know. Sorry, I'm a little bit nervous and maybe I'm not great at explaining right now. But I kind of wanted it to be open to interpretation as well. Um, and get you guys to make whatever of it, whatever you think it might mean. Hi, I don't have a lot of time. Just want to say that your life waster was fantastic from start to end. It should be the official video. How well it turned out. Keep up the great work. Thank you. Thank you. That's really lovely. Thank you. Mm. Hopefully, I'll be able to make more animations in the future. It's something that I really enjoy, and um, something that I always wanted to kind of steer towards in my channel. Something more creative, more artistic. Um, Ever since Corpse Rewind, because I like making the compilations a lot, but kind of also want to create this type of things as well. Something that I'm very passionate about, and I hope I can keep, you know, developing the skills in order to make these type of things. I kind of interpret it as the devil on his shoulder, him running from his darker half. That's a very interesting interpretation. That's also a little bit how I interpreted it as well. Kind of his two sides. I think somebody asked before, like, what's next for a Tiny Corpse, and yeah, that's a little bit what I hope I can make in the near future. Just maybe do more animations, more creative videos, besides compilations too. I'd be curious to know if there are any particular type of videos that you would like to see as well. Maybe we can brainstorm together. Hi Julia, how are you? Nice to see you here. Hi Fato, my beloved. Do something for Cor's birthday. Oh, that's a good idea. What do you guys think I should make up? Maybe I am working on something for his birthday. I wonder what Corp's Twitter is doing for his birthday. No spoilers. Do you guys like the music? Would you like to listen to anything else? Yeah, he's a Leo man. So something that I didn't notice very much um, when I posted the video, I didn't see a lot of people talking about the references that I included in the MV, the little references, you know, the little art in the bus stop, some other little things. Tell me if you caught any of them. I loved your animated MV and how it told the story. Thank you, Julia. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Let's see, what references did you catch? I'll give you guys the first one. Let's see. The little poster of the on the right side with the rose, that's from the corpse store artwork. I copied it from there. Corpse Twitter names, yes, of course. I'm still shocked at the amount of people that showed up, to be honest. It felt really nice. And also, like, after I posted it, everybody's sending pictures of their names, and, being excited for having found them. Like, oh my god, I'm here, I found myself. that was really cute. That was kind of what I was looking for. Um, just to get people's reaction at seeing themselves in that artwork, and also seeing themselves with all the other members. I could watch it again and again and still catch something new. That was also the idea. That was also the I wanted the references to be very subtle, and so like every time that you had to watch it again to find all of them. I think the devil is like the weight of the disease is that home corpse, and how he tries to escape from it, from this painful reality, even though the medications are with him, as much as the thought of death. Got meds in my blood, got death on my mind. Yes, spotlight. Tin, 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 you got it. It was very much addressing what living with, a chronic illness is like. I personally don't know how, like, physical, ailments, thankfully, but I do have, like, struggles from other uh, other types that are very chronic. But I don't really want to get too much in depth into that. I don't want to, like, depress you. But as the song was also, was so strongly addressing, chronic illness, it kind of feels like something internal that you're constantly fighting, I imagine. Something that's attached to you, because it's you can't separate yourself from that. That was also the reason why I was kind of making that juxtaposition between him and the little monster devil creature is to kind of show like him and kind of the evil side, the thing that's haunting him. I wish I was on there too, but for some reason I was not able to send it to you. Yeah, I know. There were unfortunately a few people that didn't make it, but if you didn't make it in this project, whenever I announce a new one, you can reach out to me on Twitter and tell me that you tried to make it to the last project, but unfortunately you weren't able to, and I'll bear that into account so I can 100% make sure that you're included in this, in the next one. I really tried to include as many people as I could, but there were a lot of submissions, so I really tried my best. So if you, for whatever reason, weren't able to participate in this opportunity, then make sure to tell me that next time if you want to participate in next projects. I don't know if you guys have my Twitter. I don't know if I included it in the description. Maybe I'll add it right now so you guys can follow me there as well. And you can be notified of future projects that I make. Let's see if I'm able to edit the description. I'll add my Twitter in a moment, but if you want to look it up yourself, it's tinycorpse_. When do you guys think that Corpse is gonna drop a new song? I'd be really curious to know if it's gonna be a chill one or a banger. I mean, they're all bangers, but like a more upbeat one. That's what I meant to say. I'll put the Twitter on the chat as well, because my computer is not really collaborating right now with me. What do you mean by tiny corpse? I said it earlier in the stream, but I was I took the name from one of the little Among Us characters, because at the time that I created the channel, it was kind of focused on Among Us. So I wanted to. I just took one of the little guys, one of the little Among Us guys as inspiration. That's also why it's my profile picture. And because it was also corpse themed, I kind of blended the two. It can be a super bass or bass song. Hopefully, I think it was the Hot Demon Beaches. Can I say that on stream? Hot Demon Beaches near you bass is insane. It's so good. But you did a great job with this video. As good as it may be, it's beautiful and sentimental, and in a way very cozy to see all the community names next to corpse like a big hug of comfort and hope. Oh, that's very sweet. Yeah, that's kind of the goal with all of these projects, is to you know, kind of bring everybody in the community together and see themselves reflected in something all together. Because I really, I've been on the internet for a very long time, and to be honest, there are not as that many communities as corpse Twitter. And it's just insane to me how kind and supportive and just overall nice everybody there is. I have not stumbled upon a single person that is anything short from sweet and kind and supportive, and it's kind of in a way also like giving back to the community in my own silly little way, because I feel like you guys have given me so much, and it makes me really happy to create something where everybody feels included in. And also it's fun to get, to come up with things that where other people can participate. That aspect of it is also very, very fun for me and very rewarding at the end. Because this project was actually quite time consuming for me, because I was like, I was working like my IRL job, and then immediately afterwards just working as much as I could on the project. And as I mentioned before, is I don't have the best equipment. I don't have the ideal equipment to work with, to use the softwares and the programs that I use. So that kind of delayed a lot of things, and I lost my train of thought. Yeah, it was quite hard. I'd say it was actually harder than Corpse Rewind. um, because also I had never done really like a long uh, type of animation like this before, so I was kind of learning as I as I was going. um, and that's also like some one of the nice parts of working on things like this, where it's quite a challenge. Um, but when you're done with it, you realize just how much you've learned in that process, and then you take that um, to your next project, and then you learn a lot from that as well. And yeah. In the end, you did amazing, Tiny. Thank you, Steffi. Thank you. I'm very happy that you liked it. Um, you know that Vane, who's a friend from Cadaver Twitter too, she did the premiere the of the video in her Twitch channel. You should follow her. I'll put it in the chat right now. Uh, like moments before it premiered, I was actually like still exporting the project. So we were like rushing so badly, and we were so nervous in case we didn't make it in time. But fortunately, everything turned out okay. And then afterwards, after it premiered, I called her and just let that out a little bit, of that stress with her. I'm gonna take a drink for a second because I'm talking too much and I'm getting thirsty. Corpse Twitter is really on another level. You are absolutely right. The length, towards which people, my English is breaking, sorry. The amount of effort that people in the community put to projects and just everything is insane. I've never seen anything like that. That's also why I'm so happy to be a part of it. Because it's just like a wonderful, wonderful group of people. One of my favorite times was when somebody like, I don't know, rented a plane or something and they flew the sign that said stream agorophobic on Spotify when Corpse dropped it there. That was one of my favorite things that this community has done. It's so stupid. It's so good. Crops literally has one of the best communities out there, really. Yeah, and you know what? It's not just like us within the community saying this. It's a lot of people outside as well. Like Marissa, who is one of the people who worked in the anime Tribe 9. um, she said something like, Corpse Twitter is kind of like its own ecosystem. And I think she nailed it. And it's like everybody very supportive and very kind and pushing, good causes forward as well. And yeah, she really nailed it with that description. I think it was like a very thriving ecosystem and very supportive. You contribute so much for this community, Tiny. Thank you for your amazing projects. Thank you. Thank you for participating too. Yeah, you guys make it special, so it's really you guys. I was happy when he got the billboard on Times Square. Yes, that was also a really big one. That was crazy. I hope we get another billboard at some point. It'd be nice for another song. Maybe an album. I don't know. What kind of music do you like to listen to, Tiny? Of course. What kind of music? So, like, I recently, and by recently I mean like a few months ago, I went to the Lollapalooza here, where I live. We have one almost every year, I think. Yeah, I saw a lot of my favorite artists. Saw Doja Cat, saw Machine Gun Kelly. I like a lot of Argentinian musicians as well. Nati Peluso, as I mentioned before. I'm really into like a lot of trap music lately. Bizarrap is also a very famous Argentinian artist. Nicki Nicole. More popular ones. Let's see. What am I listening to lately? Wow, I'm just blanked out. I've hardly had any time really to listen to much music. You know what's funny? Is my work process usually involves me listening to the exact same song on repeat like an insane person. And actually, when I was making this last video, I was listening to Life Waster on repeat, honestly. Like for 80% of the time that I was working on it, I was just listening to Life Waster on repeat. So I gave it a good probably 3,000 plays. Corpse should pay me for the amount of plays that I gave his song. Life Waster song makes me emotional all the time. It is, yeah, I get it. It is quite emotional. It is a very, very hard song. But it's, it has its beauty to it too. I wish Corpse could go on Genius to talk about his music and tell what everything means. I like his songs for real. Yeah, that would be amazing actually. That would be a great idea. Also, not only like talk about the lyrics per se, which is like what most of the artists do in those interviews, but also how he comes up with these songs. Because he has some crazy backstories to some of them, and very random ones too. Like, I think Cat Girls Are Ruining My Life was kind of like a meme. And then he turned that into a song. So, yeah, I'm very curious to know how his process is like. Oh, we're 1 hour into the stream. Nice. I didn't think I'd make it to 1 hour. Like Hot Demon Beach is near you, he got inspired from Devilman Crybaby and your bars. Yeah, exactly. Yes. It's so random. I like Corpse's song Agoraphobic Tiny. Yeah, that's also really very comforting song. Very, very nice. Didn't he do a Q&A about lyrics on Twitter once? I don't remember actually. Maybe at some point, but I can't recall right now. If you could listen to only one song by Corpse for the rest of your life, then which one would it be? Oof. Asking the hard questions. That's very hard. Um, I have to say that I'm kind of obsessed with Fuck You Law. Fuck You Law is like a 1 minute song, but it's so fire. It's so good. It's a song that I wish it lasted longer, but I think it might have to be Fuck You Law. But I don't know. It's so hard to choose from. Also, Life Wasters, like I said. I mean, I even though I listened to it like 1,000 times while I was working on this, I could still like listen to it like indefinitely. And Poltergeist too. Poltergeist is kind of fire. When it dropped, when like we had the snippet for a while, right? But when it actually dropped, I really did not expect it to like to be how it is actually. It is really, 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 really good song. Hi, Fisheye. I don't know why I came here, but I hope you have a nice day. If that makes you happy, thank you. Yes, I am. Thank you, Sleepy. That's funny. Okay, guys, I think we can do like 10 more minutes, more or less, and I have to go shortly. But if you have any more questions or anything you want to talk about, be happy to answer. or just chill and listen to some music together. Favorite metal band influencers? Influencers? I don't I don't think I follow that many metal band influencers specifically. Sorry. Do you guys but how do you guys feel about live streaming? Do you like it? Would it be something you'd be interested in me doing in the future, sorry. um I kind of enjoy it, really. It's nice to hang out and talk to you guys. As it is my first time live streaming, I'm kind of figuring it out, as I go. But so far, I'm really enjoying it, and I hope you are too. Do you know if course is gonna start streaming again? Um, I don't know. I think he mentioned that he would probably for specific occasions, but that he um I mean, it's not like he's quitting streaming, but I don't think he ever considered himself a streamer per se. And he's also working a lot on other projects too, and yeah, hopefully sometime. But he's still showing up in a lot of streams from, in his friends' streams. Have you ever been noticed by Corpse on any social media platform? I hope you do because you deserve it. Yes, luckily I have a few times. Um, Actually, when I posted the the link to the to the live voice animation, he liked it like within 10 minutes of his Twitter account. That was insane. That was really lovely. And I think the first time he noticed me was around. It was sometime at the end of last year, I think, when I think it was on a crab game compilation that I had made, and I posted it on Twitter, and he liked it. And then on with the Corpse Rewind as well. I would like to make friends in this community. Go to Twitter. Go to Twitter and join Corpse Twitter. We'll be happy to have you. Hi Giselle. Oh my god. Hi. Hi bestie. How are you? He's going to be in Sassy Sunday today. I didn't know that. I'll try to watch it. Sassy Sunday is fun. Now it's Among Us is kind of having a kind of a revival. Um, okay, I'm happy to be your company while you wash your hair, Giselle. um, he's a fan of you. Hopefully, hopefully. Um, Mutual fans of each other. He's like uh, very nice towards creators in the community, to be honest. I don't think I've seen that many people, like famous people, be like that with their fans. And yeah, he's always liking artist posts and fan art, and when we have selfie days, he's almost always liking people's pictures. So it's really nice. It's really nice. He's really active and very supportive of his fans. Okay, guys, I'll be going in a bit, but it has been really lovely to hang out with you guys, and hopefully I'll do it again. Maybe if you guys are into it. I'm not much of a gamer myself, but maybe we can try playing some games. When I get my new computer, when I get a new computer, then maybe we can do something together. I'm really happy that you guys enjoyed the video, and as always, it's always so rewarding to see how positive everybody is, and I really enjoy creating projects where I can include you guys in it. And yeah, there will be more coming. So make sure to stay up to date. I would love to see you streaming again. Oh, maybe I will. I'll try to. Maybe we can do an art stream too. I love you guys. Thank you for hanging out. Again, I really truly appreciate the support, and I do not say this lightly. I do not take anything of this lightly. I think this community is really lovely, and this is in a way, my kind of way to show my love towards you guys a bit. So yeah, thank you for hanging out, and I'll see you guys